I'm just a guy who wants to build cool stuff and help people get to races. And for the past 12 years, I've had a lot of heroes in this space. Got a lot of respect for these guys. They've really paved that way. They really showed us what happens when you just send it. But things change. Corporations kind of get involved. The original ink care energy really starts to fade. It gets harder to find. The enthusiasm starts to seem a little fake because a lot of times the guys are being controlled more by a boardroom decision than the fans. And it's not a dig at them. It's unfortunately the reality of how businesses go. But I need to know that the grit is there and that the community is being built, not just another brand. So now I'm stepping it up. If we want that energy back, we have to build it ourselves. That's why Drop of Gear Industries is now moving to a 100% supporter-funded model. No big brand sponsors calling the shots, just us. And if you know me, you know that when I set out to do something, I'm going to find a way to do it. I'm pretty true to my word on these things. This past year, we looked at LSPR as an opportunity to send 2 volunteers to the event to help out and really keep that volunteer spirit alive. And we did it. And now we really want to step that game up. Drop of Gear Industries has that big mission. We really wanted to do this a lot more often. So I actually created Full Send Foundation in order to actually achieve that mission on a broader scale. And they're actually going to take the lead. In 2026 here, we have Snowdrift that's just around the corner. Full Send's going to take one team to Snowdrift, and they're paying 100% of the costs to get there. That's right. These guys are going to go rally for free. You've seen all the posts. You know it's happening. We weren't going to wait for some corporate savior to come in. Even though we've reached out and tried to find them, we weren't going to wait. We're just going to press on regardless. So here's a how-to on how we're going to do this. We rebranded Patreon, and we've now had 4 distinct levels of support. The first is First Gear, obviously. It's only $5. It's the paddock pass, right? Gets you in the door, helps keep us independent. Second Gear is $12, mechanic special. And this one gets a little bit more into the nitty gritty, right? Because this is going to actually help us build some of these projects, but you're also going to get a 10% discount on our merchandise. Now, Third Gear, it's $20, and we have 5 amazing members in that tier already. This is now going to get you a 20% discount on our merchandise, as well as exclusive voting rights when we send out polls or when we have a really tough decision on what we're going to do with something. And finally, we have Fourth Gear. It's $50 a month, and we called it factory support. And the reason we called that is honestly because on top of the other benefits that you're getting, the discount, the voting rights, and all of that stuff, you're also going to get your name or your social media channels on the side of our vehicle. Every single one of our vehicles is going to have you on there, and it's going to be known that you are one of the supporters who is factory support for what we do. And this stuff is going to be life-changing, guys. It really is. And when I say life-changing, it's going to be life-changing for everyone. When we hit $5,000 a month in support, we're going to buy our first supporter-led project car. We wanted to do this before, but we just never had the ability to do so. But if we hit this funding goal, that's what we're going to do. You guys are going to vote. You guys are going to pick the car. You're going to pick the mods. You're going to pick the livery. Heck, you're going to figure out what we're even going to do with the car. Are we just going to build something for the track? Are we going to build a rally car? Or are we just going to go build something to go hoon around in? Best of all, once it's all said and done, we're going to make sure that every single one of you gets a chance to see this car up close and personal. I'm hoping to get you guys in the cars, play with the buttons, maybe even drive the thing around yourself, and really enjoy something that you guys helped create. Best of all, when it's all said and done, we're just going to give it away. No giveaways, no public whatever. It's only going to go to you guys, the members. The next big milestone is $10,000. And honestly, when we hit that, it's go time. I'm quitting my day job. I'm going to be working 100% for you guys all the time. Because at that level of support, I can hire a crew. We can actually go to more events, and we can start covering a lot of the grassroots stuff and all the events that these bigger corporations are just overlooking. So don't get caught up in any of these cleaned up posts or anything like that. Sometimes I have to make the message a little bit more clear, right? But don't get me wrong. The grit's still here. The drive is real. And if you like even 10% of what I'm trying to do with this channel, join us. Join the team. The link is already live here on our Patreon, so you can head there right now and get signed up today. Pick a gear, and let's show them what independent content is all about.